Black News Weekly Buffalo Challenger has delivered community interest news for over 16 years. We spoke with editor Barbara Banks. First, let's talk about why should there be a black community newspaper such as the Challenger?
Well, there's a need for a black community newspaper. There are approximately 108,000 black people in this city alone. Well, not in this city, in western New York, something more like 94,000 in this city. And there is a communicative gap between the larger newspapers and our community. We fill a gap, and we provide we have a purpose, okay? There's a lot of things that happen in the black community that will never see another paper, but will, in fact, maybe be big news in the Challenger. So our purpose is, we have a vital purpose in the community.
Mm-hmm. How long has the Challenger been in existence, and how did it actually get started?
The Challenger's been around, believe it or not, for at least 16 years. It may be more like 18. But it started out with a group of community people in the basement of Mrs. June Carter right over on East Delavan Avenue. Art Eves, Garfield Hinton, and a number of other people were involved. These people are still somewhat active, I believe, too. Garfield still writes. June returned this week with her column, and it started as a total community effort. These people kept it alive for years. In fact, the community still keeps it alive, so it's a community paper in a truer sense of the word than one might think, because the community, they provide us with all the material we need. Everything comes in the mail or walks through the door. That includes most of the community advertising.
So the paper is open for input by individuals in the community as far as...
Oh, it's definitely open. In fact, like I said, all of the input is from individuals in the community. There's a lot of talent in the community. There are a lot of people who want to write and who have a lot to say. And in that respect, the Challenger serves as a vehicle for that. You know, we're a communicative vehicle. We have to let black people know what's going on. I mean, the media, for the most part, forms people's thoughts. It tells them what to think, how to feel. And so it's our responsibility to make sure that our people are feeling and thinking correctly and positively. And so we have a monumental job in front of us in terms of that.
Tell us a little bit about your operations now. You've grown from those years 14 years ago. How are you growing, and what do you hope for the future?
Well, I'll say we're growing. We haven't grown nearly as fast. I mean, in 16 years now, we should be 50 pages a week in my estimation. I haven't seen an awful lot of growth with this paper, but it has all the potential for growth. It has all the potential to very well be national. You know, it's not so far-fetched. We have subscribers now all over the country. You know, they don't number in the thousands, but we have a substantial number. I see the paper, as I said, growing into a national weekly. Something like the Amsterdam News or the Baltimore Afro-American, because we speak to needs, and a lot of the things that we're doing with this Western New York paper, a lot of black papers are not doing.
The Challenger is available at many community business locations or by subscription. Coming up, Theater by Ujima Company.